Hey, my brothers. Hey, my brothers. Hey, my brothers. Can anybody hear me in the chat room? The one person in the building for right now. We're gonna let the build up happen, man, as I go on with this video. As I go on with this video, we have a special guest that's coming in today. Um, he is a comedian. He is the man, Tony Mack. He will be coming in the building today. I'm definitely excited to get this man in the building, man. I think we should all support brothers who's trying to reach something, especially brothers that understand what's going on in the world today. We definitely want to support this good brother that's coming in today, man. Let me go ahead and get him in, and we're gonna get this party started, brothers. Let's definitely get this party started, man. What's going on, my brother? Old school in the building. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, man. You know what I'm saying? Old school, freaking Tony, man. Old school, freaking Tony, man. We got RPM, Red Pill RPM in the building as well. Shout out to him, man. No, oh, not RPD. My bad. Red Pill Daniel. We got Red Pill Daniel in the building. What's up, my brother? We definitely gotta get this party started, man. Just give me a second, man. But it should be coming in shortly, man. But pretty much, man, the gist of today's video will be about, man, pretty much understanding, getting to know his brother life, his struggles, and getting to where he is today, man. Because we all about on this channel supporting, man. You know me. I'm all about supporting, man, and being there for man during these times that we are in as man, period. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, man. Getting us to the next level as men, supporting each other no matter what it is, when it comes to helping men or trying to aspire to be better in life. Because everybody want to be great. You know what I'm saying? Everybody reaching a goal. So we must do that as men anyway. Hey, my brother, my brother, my brother.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
So my brother, my brother. Hold up, I can't hear you. Hold up, give me a second.
All right.
I think I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty myself. Hold up, give me 1 second, man. Uh,
Me try to sit up too. I'm over here looking a little lazy.
let me get this. Hello.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Make sure I can hear you.
Yeah. Mic check, mic check.
Hold up, I can't hear you. Let me get this thing straightened up. Give me a second.
Can the chat hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can the chat? Can you hear? We got to make it work for here. I can hear you though.
You can hear
All
me now?
righty, man. All right, brother. Let's get the party started, man. I want you to introduce yourself, brother. Let everybody get to know who you are, man.
Yo, what's up, world? How y'all doing? This is the comedian, inspiring, legendary comedian, Tony Mack. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And thank you for having me on the show, Lamar, brother. I appreciate that, man.
Definitely, bro. What we want to
Should
hear,
I say Mocktown Savior?
yes, sir, bro. What we want to hear is we want to hear your story, man. What got you into comedian, man? I know, man, you go way back, and I
Yeah.
know our story, man. But what got you to be a comedian? What inspired you to be that?
Oh man. Just going way back. Just as a kid, I always just admire how comedians or whatever are able to control the room or whatever and get everyone live tuning in and everything. And actually surprising to most people, man. The first comedian that inspired me to get in the game was a Dallas legend by the name of Shucky Ducky. Y'all might remember Shucky Ducky from back in the day. He still does comedy. He's a legendary comedian. And
Okay.
I remember as a kid seeing how all my parents, aunts, uncles, everybody, just all adults pile up in front of the TV every time he goes up. And I'm like, this was at this time, y'all, this like he was easily the favorite comedian amongst at least amongst black people. Like this dude was legendary, you know what I mean? And when I saw him just have the energy, I'm like, wow, man, I always wanted to do that. But of course, going through life, high school, junior high, class clown, working on jobs, making everybody laugh. Even like I said, when I met you, man, even in the barber game, being pretty much the life of the shop, of most shops. And you hear a million people like, man, you ever thought about getting into comedy? You ever thought about going on stage? And I guess recently, I just like, you know what? Let me try this out, man. And so far, I'm loving the journey. I must say, I am loving this journey, brother. How you doing, love? Thank you.
That is beautiful, man. That's pretty great, man. To want to try to chase your dreams, man. Not many people get to do that in life because some people are afraid to chase, man. Some people are afraid to do the impossible when they feel like people tell them that it's impossible. But you gotta believe in yourself first.
Got
And
to.
that's what I like about you, man. Especially your trials and man, what you got to get to this point, man. Um, everybody got to hustle, man. We all got to make money,
Right.
and sometimes we gotta. Sometimes we put things on the back burner, before we even hit what we're trying to get to in life, man. So it's good to see that you aspiring to do something, great in your life, man. So what is the thing? Anybody on here who probably want to be a comedian or stuff like that? What is that? What is that thing when you get on stage, man? Is it any kind of how can I say it? Is it any kind of struggles when it comes to just going about this career field when it comes to dealing with people?
Well, honestly, man, just like anything in life, the beginning of it is going to be, it's going to be your rough patch because like and most people tell you in a comedic game, your life starts as soon as you jump on stage. So technically, I would be a toddler. I wouldn't even be a toddler. I'd be an infant in the game. You know what I mean? So understanding that means you can't even walk yet. You know what I mean? So you just got to go out there and know and trust in the process and don't listen to any negativity and just keep going. Honestly, brother, I'm really using my journey as inspiration for others. I love comedy because I love the heart. I love to make people laugh. I love to meet people. But I want to inspire the youth to never give up on themselves as well. You know what I mean? Like when I when I met you or whatever, it was through the barber business. And I
Right.
remember prior to getting in the game, I was, like a young guy, maybe about 21 at the time, 2021, not figuring out what to do with a career or whatever. And I remember there's a few guys, older guys, was like, man, I can show anybody how to cut hair. So I took them on that challenge. And me being so excited, thinking it's some kind of fraternity or brotherhood, I remember mentioning it to another barber, third party,
Mm.
and he was just real negative, like, oh man, if you ain't started cutting hair since you was 10 or 12 or even 8 years old or whatever, you're not going to be prepared for this game, and me being ignorant to kind of how the culture really goes sometimes in business. And I kind of believed him, I was still impressionable. So it made me feel like I couldn't do it. But man, I proved them wrong. I actually went back to the other barbers and they encouraged me to keep going like OGs should. And I kept it going, kept pushing, got better, got licensed, ended up working in the shops, and now I'm in my own private suite now. So it shows you, I know for a fact myself that if you keep going and keep believing and trusting the process and staying on your purpose, God is going to make a way for you. You know what I'm
That's it.
saying? So I know in comedy, the same thing, or anybody trying to inspire to be anything, don't listen to the negativity unless that's what fires you up. If that's what fire you up, take it, you know. But it's going to be plenty of people telling you not to do something. Just keep going.
Man, you got to make the non-believers believers, man, because there's always gonna be people who don't believe you. And the sad thing is, it's
Hmm.
always gonna be the family who don't believe you first. And so it's gonna be the ones that strangers that pull you out and bring you to where you need to be in life, man.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you are in business, you got to ask yourself, right? Like, even if you're doing YouTube videos to, I guess, gather a certain amount of income, you need at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to even ask to be monetized or something, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know anybody who have 1,000 people in their family. I don't know anybody who has 1,000 friends they know to watch those videos. So you're gonna have to know that your goal is to go out there and reach the people who don't know you. And understand that you're dope, and there's so many people that like your dopeness, gonna love your dopeness. So you gotta go out there and stand on your brand and keep pushing, and some family will follow you, some friends will follow you, but don't, be thankful for those and just keep pushing. Don't look at it for that. You want people who don't know you to want to know you. That's the game anyway.
Now let me ask you some questions though.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask a question that I mean, I know when you get into the comedian game, I know there's struggles, but did you have any non-believers in this game? Like when you got into it, anybody telling you, like how you tell me in the barber field, did you have anybody say, "No, man, that if you ain't this or that, you can't really do
Oh
comedian."
man, plenty people. I think let me point out the negatives. Plenty folks, cats I known for years, cats who know themselves that I was funny. Those people, and you almost believe it because you know them and you think they have love for you. I even had a famous comedian, well, kind of famous. I ain't gonna slight him. The dude Corey Holcomb, he told me I should quit. He said I should give up. And at first I responded terribly. I failed the test. He was just trying to test to see if I had what it takes to keep going. But I picked it up, went took some tutoring, you know what I mean, responded back positively and kept going. You're gonna have naysayers. That's what lets you know you're doing the right thing, you know. And then on the flip side, this is where it gets dangerous right now, the people I'm talking about now. Because we know to ignore a naysayer. A naysayer that already drew that line in the sand. They're easy. Now the people who love you, you know what I mean? That's like the ones who actually love you, they're the ones who might tell you something discouraging that you may believe, and they're not telling you because they don't believe in you or they don't think you're talented. They just know the millions of people who probably had the same dreams, same goals, same plans and failed, and they're worried that that's going to be on you, or they have might have tried something and scared and pulled back or something like that. You know what I mean? Like my man say, red pill. My man said, create content people are interested in or like. That's how you get on. It's that simple, you know. And
One
if you keep, huh?
one thing I want to say is that the good thing about social media now is that, man, there's so many comedians getting on through like like reels, like on Facebook reels. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you got Instagram. It's all kind of skits people doing that's comedian, that's comics that's getting on, not even getting on stage. It's kind of
Right,
crazy, man.
right. I mean, because what's comedy? What's entertainment? You know, what's funny to you? What's not funny to you? That's all someone's opinion. And I'm learning. That's like I said, I had to take my lesson on the chin and move forward. That's why I'm positive. No issues with that brother, 5150 or anybody over there. But it's like I said, you got to know that, okay, I put it out there to the public. The same way when I did my haircuts. If they feel like it's a bad haircut, then that's what it is. If they feel like it's great, then that's what it is. It's not about what I think of it anymore. You know what I mean? And you got to know there's going to be a lane of people that's going to like your stuff. There's going to be a lane of people that won't. You know, that like it's, and we got to not take that personal. That's like if I'm flicking through my television or whatever, and I see something on TV and it's some stuff I really don't like. The first thing I'm gonna say, oh man, that shit trash, and keep flicking. But if it's something I like, I'm gonna stay on that channel and tune in. Same difference. You know, once you put it out for the public, accept what they think of it.
Exactly, man. That's the great thing about it, man, because some people gonna like you, some people gonna love you, but those who love you is gonna change your life. And so
Yeah,
it's people in your life that would change your life, man. The right
trust.
people. They say it's always that one person, man. That one person. And I believe when you talked about the Corey Holcomb situation, he the person that's going that one voice can take you to the next level, negative or positive. It
Mm-hmm.
always happens that way, man. And so that's one thing I can say about that is that when you got someone saying things, critiquing you, that lets you know you're doing something right.
Right.
You getting there. Now, if it was a nobody, then there's a difference. Ain't
Well,
nobody gonna.
if you're giving your energy to a nobody, it's the difference.
Yeah,
Then I say you tripping. You know,
yeah,
and I'm not saying nobody, no anyone's a nobody. I don't believe in that mindset, but we saying, you know, if somebody a fan, one thing I respect about Corey Holcomb, he's in the game. He's a legend. He put in work to talk shit about what I do comedically, me or anybody. He has the right to speak on that. He went. It ain't even about him being in the game 35 years. He went on stage. If he whether he's been did it a million times or one. But if you ain't never did anything, never jump out the porch, when you talk, if I give that person energy, then I'm tripping. I'm tripping. That's somebody that they don't even understand no parts of anything. And that's whether you're on the stage, that's whether you podcast and open your own business or anything like that. The few people who get it, they understand, hey man, I can tell I'm talking to somebody who ain't never jumped on their purpose. And it's no disrespect. You know, some people are just, hey man, I'd rather just chill, work a good job, go home to a family. And that's fine. But for the people that's out here, that's hey man, I'm going to get something to make something of myself. They get it. They understand the grind. They understand branding. They understand, you know what I mean, what we put into this. They get it. That's why when they speak, I listen.
that's it, man. You learn from those before you, man. That's how you learn the game. That's how you get, how you become the teacher. How you
Yeah.
become the teacher. You know what I'm
I got
saying?
this thing got me slouched down. I'm over here they just sit up before people think like, oh man, he might. I hope he ain't about to be going out. Like, no, y'all, I'm just leaning back. And they got this green shirt on. Got it looking like I'm in a hospital. I'm like, nah, I'm just leaning back, laying here, you guys. This is normally just my little study where I kind of sit back and go to writing and stuff like that. Or try
So
to plan out certain things.
I gotta ask this about you as a comic. It's a lot of questions that's interesting to
Okay,
me.
go ahead. Shoot.
I think, like, when you get on stage, do you have to memorize everything you write down, or is it freestyling? How do you go about that when you be in the comic in
I
front of them?
mean, it depends on when what you're trying to do when you go on stage. Most of the time, we're going on stage. It's open mics, and that's usually practice. So it might be a set I might have worked on 5 times, trying to just work all the kinks out of it. Let me get rid of everything that ain't funny. Let me see what the crowd likes, stuff like that. And sometimes you might want to go up there and freestyle just to check. To me, to see how well you are at improving, working crowd work, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's just all in how you feel that night. Sometimes I'll freestyle something. Sometimes I'll just go with some written material. It's just
Mhm.
trying to, if it's a new crowd, I like to freestyle because I like to hear that true energy. So if I'm
Oh,
bad, they let me know. But if I'm great, okay, good. That's the energy that people will like. You know what I mean?
man, because I was always interested. I'm like, dude, is he freestyle or he actually going off a script? Because I'm like, man, that's got you got to be cold blooded because to memorize that, to have
Yeah.
a good memory like that, it got to be amazing.
I mean, so some of it's rehearsed. I mean, in certain things, correlates with your life. I think one of the things that most of the comics were giving me credit for, it was like, man, you're actually funny, you're good at that kind of storytelling, and you're confident on stage, but we know that isn't you on stage. So recently I was like, okay, I'm gonna just freestyle and talk about something that is me, something that moves me or something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna release that material a little bit later for you guys. I'm just working through some stuff because we're very close to possibly getting on the road real soon, you guys. So yeah, I'm working through some stuff right now.
Man, that is great, man.
Hmm.
When it comes to getting shows, how do you go about that process?
Oh
In
man, just like anything else, you go for somebody starting out, you're gonna head to open mic. A few times you doing the open mics around the area, around the city or metroplex that they have you, your name is gonna ring amongst the comedians, big to small. You may have followers, comedians that know you that have over hundreds of thousands of followers, and you're gonna have comedians that know you that may not even have 100. You know what I mean? And y'all all gonna kind of be in the same family. So the more your name getting out there, the more they're like, hey, this person's funny, or they and you're being amongst these people, being a good person and knowing, hey, you're pretty cool. We can roll with you, we can hang with you. That's usually how you're gonna get booked in the beginning. If there's a
oh,
demand for you, they're gonna want to book you.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's
So the
about
main thing is just going out here and making a demand, which social media makes it a lot easier because uh, you know, back in the day, everybody was worried about, you want to get booked, you want to get signed on to some comedy club, you want to get out there, you at least, hopefully that's your way of getting to a movie. But now the youngsters through the digital era, they're able to just get an audience straight off stuff like YouTube. And they're like, I don't really care about getting booked. I got 5 point something million followers. I'll just put it on there. And if somebody like me from there, I'm great.
man. Yeah, so yeah, the social media have made things a lot more simplified when it comes to doing I mean, I would say comedy and anything when it comes to putting yourself out there now. I mean, social media is a real good tool that people are using today,
Yeah.
especially in the field you in, man. Everybody like a good laugh, man. I'm telling you,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
And that is something that is a to me is a great field to be in, man. Because that's a field that'll help you. I think laughing help you relieve stress. If you stressed out, man, having a good laugh, bro, it'll help you out with a lot of your stress, man.
It
With
does. I mean, the root word to funny is fun.
man.
So laughter should be fun, you know. Because I don't know if you was gonna talk about it, man, but I'll let you if you bringing it up that Will and Jada situation. I didn't know if you was talking about it, but at times like that, we get where laughter could have been a solution. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It definitely could have been, man. And so the question I would love to ask, man, about
That's
what
my
you
dog, y'all. He all right.
in the field is that what is that thing? Have you ever met any like famous comedians you ever been when when you was doing your tours and your shows? Any famous comedians you ever met out in the field?
Oh yeah, I met T.J. Miller. He plays Weasel on Deadpool 1 and 2. Y'all saw him. He's the curly haired white guy with the glasses. Real great guy. Hey man, that dude is brilliant. If y'all ever see him in town, want to see one of his shows, bro. He's just man. When you see someone like that, yes, ma'am. Laughter does have healing properties. But but yeah, man, I met TJ Miller. I met Billy Washington. Billy Washington is probably like the biggest name, black guy from out of Fort Worth. It's probably the biggest comic to come out of Fort Worth, y'all. If not of all time, definitely in recent years. Great guy. He gave me some good game. Always told me have fun with it. He's the one who told me, the root word of funny is fun. So yeah,
Man,
I met him. I also met the lady Goldie from the first season of Flavor of Love. The only season we watch, y'all.
Oh,
The only season we watched, y'all. I'm actually going to one of her open mics Monday. I'm going to hers in Louisville. She's funny. She's brilliant. Definitely a great act to watch. All three of them actually, man. And yeah, I meet more and more people, man. I met the also a guy, Head Richards, that's an up and coming comedian. You know, Devin Clark, that's a big name in the comedy world, funny guy. You know what I mean? If you ever hear those guys in performing anytime in your town or wherever, y'all must go see them. But yeah, it's fun, man. It's not even just the big names, just my brothers, my comedic brothers that roll with me from the Hyenas all the way to Mad Hatters and the distribution bar hosted by my homeboy MD White. Shout out to my comedic bro Monte Black, y'all. If that is a funny dude, Monte Black, brother.
sound familiar.
Man, original, very original comic, hilarious, hilarious. That's my comedic bro. Also my comedic bros, Ian Mack Comedy, and the team over there with Outlaw Promotions. I'm sorry, Outlaw Productions, man. They host most of the open mics all over the DFW. Great
Oh, really?
guys, man. Yeah, great family, man. Black, white, green, everybody, man. We all mixed up over there. We look like a grown ass version of We Are the World video.
Man. Now
But yeah.
I gotta ask you, when is your next show, man? What would you say when is your next show will be, man?
Monday I'm going to be at Goldie Spot. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, y'all. She hosts a comedy spot in Louisville on Monday. I'm just heading out there doing an open mic. And Wednesday I'm gonna be at the distribution bar. Y'all want to check that one out once we stream that one. We actually gonna after the show's over, we're gonna open up the panels with all the comedians, and they get to access all kind of questions from politics to religion or anything, and they just hear what do a comedian think, you know what I mean? And they kind of let everybody see our intellectual side, you know. And
Right, man.
Thursday I'll be back at the Hyenas.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
so you booked for the week.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you got to. I mean, I'm like I said, young, inspiring comedian. I'm not, the youngest, but new in the comedy game. So you got to. I'm trying to hit as many open mics as possible. Like they say, you need to hit 1,000 open mics. I'm trying to go get it. You
That's
know,
it.
and me and Ti started our career at the same time. I want y'all to know that comedy career. We started our comedy career at the
Oh,
same time. Yeah,
I didn't know Ti was in comedy. I didn't know he was getting the comedy.
yeah. Tip does comedy, man. Everybody's trying to shame him, but I heard some of his material. I don't think he's that bad. I think, but he's his name has put him in a position he's not ready for. But no diss to him. Like I
Oh,
think he's pretty good at it for where he's at. Like he has great stage presence, of course. He's very confident. He has interesting stories and he can tell good jokes. But y'all putting the man up for 35-minute sets. He still like let him do, his 3 to 5 or 7, or unless that's what T.I. is asking for. If that's what he want, that's what he want. But if he's doing 3, 5, 7 minute sets, it'll be easier for him. Like if he build off that, like, okay, bam, that was a good 5 minute set, then come back, bam, that was a good 5 minute set. He can add all of those up and have a great 30-minute set. But you know what I'm saying? That's not only the most phenomenal versions of us can do that. And
right.
I'm not sure if that's who T.I. is in comedy. I know that's who he is in rap, but I don't know if but he can be. I said, keep going, T.I. I'm a fan. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Make at the bottom line. If they say you can't do it, that means you really can.
Exactly. I mean, I figured he like, well, I'm good with rap, so I got the gift of the gab. I might as well go with the
Yeah.
comedy. You
That's
know,
half the battle, in my opinion. That's half the battle is having because there's a lot of funny people, but they don't know, do you have stage presence and how can you relate your joke to an audience that doesn't know you?
exactly.
Are you interesting? Things like that. Nobody don't, and a lot of us don't know that that's hard to do at first. Where T.I. been in the game, he already has that part. So
And I think that's. I mean, I didn't know that, so that's something I need to look into definitely, man. I ain't no Tip was in comedy, man. That's interesting, real interesting to me. You
yeah,
know,
I mean, I don't know if you heard about what happened, did you?
I think I heard about some with some girl. I guess he was mad about the allegations. What was that about?
Well, I'm assuming this is the young lady hosts some type of open mic spot up down in Atlanta or something like that. I forget the comic name. If y'all know her name, put it in the comments, please. I can't think of her name offhand. And I don't know what happened. I heard T.I. was heckling her. I don't know that to be a fact, so I'm not giving my opinion. But if a comic heckling another comic, that's low. I'm not saying he did that, but that's low. And I think it made her bring out jokes about his some allegations or whatever. I'm gonna leave it at that. But it was false allegations. Make sure we know that part. And T.I. was like, okay, so we could joke on a lot of things, but don't joke about something like that. Then it wasn't funny, and then he proceeded to get on stage and ended up snatching the mic out of her hand expeditiously.
He definitely. I just seen a lot of people talking about that whole situation, how Ti was, man. You know, what I mean, I understand them, but I'm like in the middle because what the problem with Ti was putting yourself out there, man. You famous, you can't let the world see you sweat like that, man, because that's another allegation. Getting on stage doing that, you know.
Right. I mean, I feel you up into the point of something that can actually cause somebody to lose money,
Yeah.
lose their family, lose their freedom, or even lose their life. Those things I don't think we should joke about that. I know comics are gonna look at me like, man, come on, G, there's nothing off limits in comedy. True, I get it, but it's certain people that are not going to allow you to bring them something that can get them killed, harmed, you know what I'm saying, or lose their freedom. And I mean, don't find that out the hard way. That's all I'm saying. Use your head, for more than a hat rack. But I just thought, I don't know, man. I mean, T.I., it's a lesson learned. If you know what I'm saying, he's a superstar to blow over. You know what I mean? Some in another week, Kanye gonna do some dumb shit, and we gonna forget about the Oscars, that shit, and everything. Watch, y'all heard me say it first. Give it a week. Kanye gonna do some dumb shit to top it off.
Man, there's always a new story, man. I've been learning that lately.
Yeah,
Every week is something new, man. And I think Will Smith kind of topped it off. Will
yeah.
Smith.
Kanye over there mad at the motherfucker. He had it. He had it. He was holding it down 3 months strong until Will and Jada went to the Oscars.
Man, say man. Will Smith losing endorsements. He losing endorsements. He losing money, man. Bad Boys 4. I was a big fan of Bad Boys. Now they talking about putting that on the show, man.
That's some bullshit.
He losing. And
Yeah.
what killed me was his so-called wife going to tell him, going to say, "Well, I didn't tell him to do it. I didn't do that." I mean, hold up. I'm like,
You're gonna let me throw it all away, and then you come. If it's anybody that should publicly be saying, you know what, I stand by my husband's slap, it should be your motherfucking ass.
exactly, man.
That's the only. I don't have nothing against the Rock family or the Smith family. I'm not about to be disrespectful or none of that. But in the aftermath of it all, the person who you risked it all for isn't going to stand by you.
Disrespectful, man. It's tough on that
That's
one.
that's tough. That's tough.
That's tough, man.
And that's why I did my video where I broke down. Y'all check out my channel, Tony Mack Comedy. Y'all on
We
YouTube.
definitely
Follow
gonna
that. Like, subscribe, support.
if you can put that in chat, man. If you go to that private chat, I don't know if you see it on that. If you put your link on there, man, that'd be beautiful, brother. Get
Okay.
to subscribe. We're gonna make sure we get people subscribed to his channel, man. We want to promote this brother, man. He got a show going on. Say that again. Where your show gonna be at?
Oh, I'm gonna be at I forget the name of the spot Monday, but just Wednesday, come to the distribution bar down here in Fort Worth, Texas. Anybody in the DFW area, distribution bar, Fort Worth, Texas. It is hosted by very skilled comic. My man been in the game for a long time. M. Dot White. Y'all check it out. He putting on for Fort Worth. And Thursday, I'll be back at the Hyenas. There's gonna be some big players at the Hyenas. Come on down to the Red Room. That's why I call the nightmare room for those who can't hang.
Definitely. You know, I'm gonna try my best to show up probably Thursday.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna support you, man. You know, I'm gonna be your biggest support over here, man. We're gonna rock you up here, man.
I appreciate it. Give me a second, y'all. I'm over here grabbing this link right quick.
Yeah, but we gonna rock with you over here, man. We definitely get some people to support you, man. Get you up there, man. It's good to support brothers out here, man, that need supporting, man. We need to do that. Support more brothers out who trying to aspire to be better than do something negative, man. We about positivity, man. We're about positivity. We're about the truth over here. You know how I operate, man. I'm all about that. Pushing positivity, also pushing reality too. So you know what we about, man. Supporting again, brothers above and beyond, man. Because it's great to see somebody, especially brother, man, out here trying to do something positive anyway. You know what I mean? To do something even greater than what you was
Oh
doing.
yeah, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm definitely an old man with technology. Sorry about that.
But definitely, man, we're gonna get that in the chat room so people can see. Subscribe to the channel, man. Tony Mack, man. Get that
Yeah,
out.
I appreciate that. And those who, hey, check it out or hear me out, man. Thank y'all for the love and support, man. Y'all keep following my brother, man. Mocktown Savior. And you gotta get into that, man. What does that mean, brother?
Oh, it basically what I am. I am a man's right type of guy. So I go
Okay.
about the system is kind of going against man's rights. You got the
Mm-hmm.
child support. There's a lot of systematic things with marriage and things. So that's what we discuss on this channel, man. We try to
Okay.
fight for man's rights, man. That's what we all about over here.
Oh,
Support.
I thought y'all was out there beating up lesbian bitches. Now I'm messing with you. all the Rosie O'Donnell bitches got to get their ass whipped. Nah, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking.
I definitely gotta go to one of your shows, man. I definitely gotta go to one of your shows.
Yo,
I
but
definitely got.
nah, man, I feel you. I don't put myself in the box, but I'm fair enough to see. Yeah, man, I think masculinity is definitely under attack. I mean, the fact that we can put out terms like toxic masculinity. That doesn't even make sense. What would be toxic about masculinity? You don't have such thing as toxic femininity. It's nature. It's nothing toxic about nature. Now there are toxic behaviors that we all have. You know what I'm saying? Every group, if you want a good example of toxic behavior, you can find it. You want a good example of someone with great behavior, you can find it. You know what I mean? But to just label masculinity as toxic is just weird. But go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. I just want to know what was the mocktail.
You definitely preaching, man. That's the problem right there, man. Let man be man in society, man, and stop attacking us for being who we are, man.
Right.
And we that's how I feel about it, man. And so I'm just happy, man, to get a brother like you on who trying to aspire to be greater than himself. It's not many, man, actually going out there for their dreams. We need more guys like you in the world, man, especially making people laugh, man. We need
Well,
more
I
great
mean,
people
right.
in the world, man. So I want to ask you
Go ahead.
before I close this, because we'll be closing this soon. Who is your favorite comic, man? Who is your
Of
comic?
all time or stand up or just overall comedy?
Just overall comedy, man. Who is that?
Oh, it's two. The funniest comic to me of all time. No disrespect to Richard Pryor, y'all. I'm not saying him, but he definitely deserved his greatness. The funniest comic to me of all time is Eddie Murphy. Overall,
Really,
movies, Eddie Murphy don't fail you nowhere.
really.
But the funniest stand-up comic
Mm-hmm.
and the truest art of stand-up comedy storyteller, killer, no one wants to follow him, Dave Chappelle. It's not even close.
But look, check this out. I got to get you on that one. Dave Chappelle, he's not as funny as he used to be back in the day. This the real skinny Dave Chappelle, man.
I, I feel you, but if we overall body of work, he's the every comic who ain't on his level talk negative, and comics that are scared to go up behind. They know Dave is gonna kill it, and it's nothing but respect. Oh, shout out to Cat. I like Cat. But comedian. Oh,
You know what? I got to give it to you, Dave Chappelle, when he had them skits going.
yeah.
Oh God, bro. Like,
I mean, he told the audience the punchline before he told the joke, and they still laughed. The joke still landed. Come on. I mean,
Dave,
this,
he is that guy. I had to think
yeah.
about. I'm tripping with the Rick James. You remember that with the?
Well, in the child, I'm Rick James, bitch. but
Yeah,
I
man.
do want to say this, G. I like you said, you know, that the world got to let men be men. I'm with all that. Let men be men. Let the women be women. Let whoever, let everybody be everybody. So you know what I'm saying? Not on no weirdo stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm for people who look. We on positive. You know, if you out here trying to make some of yourself, you trying to do something great in life, and you ain't bothering others. I'm here for you. I want to be inspiring to you. I don't care what the hell you look like. I don't care what you do. But I'm not gonna be the comic that's gonna be here selling out. I'm gonna tell the truth. Y'all don't when y'all do these interviews with me, Charlemagne and all y'all, don't ask me no question y'all don't want to hear the truth on. And I'm charismatic enough to say it without ruining my career. You know,
Right.
but I did want to point that out, man. I'm never going to isolate myself from people. I understand their argument. I just only listen to people who make sense. But yeah, let's get back to these top comedians. Like you said, Dave Chappelle with the skits.
Definitely. Yeah, Dave Chappelle, man.
Uh,
My favorite comedian, I would say Bernie Mac. That
Bernie Mac.
my guy.
Oh man. I mean, you definitely gotta have respect for Bernie Mac. That's purposely why I didn't spell my name in comedy MAC because I didn't want to have to be in those giant footsteps, man. I gotta be the first Tony Mack. Not trying to, you know what I mean? Bernie, man, nah.
No,
Yeah. Hell nah. Ain't
it
gonna
is.
never be another Bernie Mac. Like, nah, I ain't even trying to, nah, we ain't gonna touch that. You know, we ain't that's why I say nah, Bernie Mac is definitely. I mean, I don't know if there's one greatest. I think you gotta have like it gotta be like 20 spots of the greatest comedians of
But you
all
know
time.
what? You forget Martin Lawrence. He was cold too. People forget about. They sleep on Martin Lawrence, man. He was cold back in the day,
Any comedian that has touched over $100 million is cold. He ain't got it. He don't even need nobody's head. You know, Martin Lawrence a legend.
bro.
Uh, I think guys are great. That's why the beauty of comedy, like you got guys that are great at many things. Like you got a brother like Country Wayne who putting on for the you know the younger generation, who's funny on stage, you know, but he's even greater at creating comedy with his skits, you know, skits and stuff. Like the drip character, man, that's a whole movie if he wanted. You know, he's funny. And then you got a comedian like Ryan Davis, who to me is leading the pack as far as on stage performers. Right now, he's in my opinion, he's the best of all the stand-up comics. You
I
know what I
definitely
mean?
look him up. I gotta check him out. He must be.
Oh
Is he
yeah.
a new guy?
How you said what now?
Is he a new guy, up and coming guy?
No, Ryan probably been in the game at least 6 years. He's
Okay,
known for his one of his most famous videos. He used to do like the cut where you will hear him talking, making jokes about something on the side, and then it's a cut of his face or whatever. And one of them was Odell Beckham. He was talking about Odell Beckham's not gay, and then he was like, if he was gay, it ain't like he's soaking in the hot tub full of niggas, and then he showed a picture of him soaking in a hot tub full of niggas, and he at the end of the video, he's like, you know what, maybe this nigga is gay, or some shit like that. But yeah,
man.
nah, Ryan been in the game for a minute, man, and like I said, those are two guys that came up through social media fast, and now thank you to social media, we're able to have, you know what I'm saying, we're able to watch two funny fucking people that we would have never heard of if
I
they would
got.
have went the old school route.
I gotta ask you before we close it out. I know you heard of the guy named Fat Boy. I wonder was he a
That's
comedian
it.
who did skits?
The dude that's yelling.
Yeah, they call him Fat Boy.
uh Man, shout out to him, man. He's not a fat boy no more. You know, he lost a lot of weight. Shout out to
Oh,
him.
really?
I yeah. Honestly, I don't know much about SC what he did prior, man. I'm just happy that he's on now. He eating, man. He getting that bag, you know, more power to him for it. Whatever he doing is the right thing. I don't care whatever they say, whatever you doing, SC keep getting that bag, baby.
Yeah, because he used to have me rolling, man. Just them
Yeah.
skits he used to do, and I used to just be dying,
I
man.
mean, he might just naturally be funny, man. If he's naturally funny and y'all love it, support it. You know what I'm saying? People gotta keep going with it, man. That's all it takes is that one ball just to keep rolling downhill. You feel me?
Yeah, man. It's all about that right person seeing you, man. It takes you off, man. Somebody
Yeah,
believing in you, man, and that's what really gets most people to that level, man.
yeah,
Getting the right person, man. And it's great that you out there. See, the more you put yourself out there, That one person see you, and the next thing you know, you everywhere.
Right. Man, I appreciate you, man. You're the first person to put me on your platform.
Definitely, man.
This is awesome, man. And
And
thank you to your fans, subscribers for tuning in, man. I appreciate that,
definitely,
y'all. Y'all don't understand that's y'all forever indebted in my heart.
for sure, man.
You know.
We get
And if ever
started,
y'all
man.
and I got $2, if ever y'all need something, I just send in the cash apps, and when that FEMA check arrive, I'm gonna give y'all $2. Just go subscribe to the video.
We definitely gonna big you up over here, man. We definitely gonna get you out here, man. You
Yeah,
know what I
for sure.
mean?
Appreciate it, man.
It's we the people that get you to the next level, man. So that's what it's all about, man. I'm happy you was on here, bro. Make sure y'all support this, bro. I gotta make sure I find your link on the chat, man, because I still can't find it. Up in
Let me
here,
see
man.
if
Oh, I got it. I got it. I think I got it, man.
hold on, let me.
I got the link, so I'm gonna put it up in the chat room. I'm gonna make sure I leave something at the bottom of the chat too, man. I'm gonna make sure people go ahead and support it. So, but yeah, brother, I mean, I appreciate you, man. Let me do this interview with you, man. So
Oh
this is
yeah, man, no doubt. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Eventually you have me back. We getting more into the red pill discussion. I don't know. And shout out to a few more guys like AMS. Also I want to give a shout out to one of the cats that also helped me through this game. Chi the Critic, y'all. CHI the Critic. You guys spell like Shy the Critic, man. Y'all go mob about that page as well, man. That brother does movie reviews and television reviews of film and stuff that we remember, like Martin and like New Jack City. I'm also gonna be on that platform as well. So y'all go mob that out. Also tell y'all friends about my child savior. Tell everybody, mob that out, send that out there, man. We gotta make some Mob Child Savior go. This is a good brother, y'all. My man, I know
definitely,
this man personally. This is a good brother.
definitely, brother, man. So we appreciate you, man. I'm gonna make sure we get you out here. So we can get you some support over here, man. Get support Tony Mack, man. That is an important guy, man. He's up here trying to make it, man. We all trying to get it out here, but definitely support this brother, man. Support him. You got any last words, my brother?
You said what now?
You got any last words for the people, my brother?
Man, the words for the people, man. Like I told y'all, never let no one tell you you can't do something. But remember, you can't tell them your proof. You're going to have to show them.
That's it, man. That's the gospel. That's the gospel right there, man.
Yeah.
That is the gospel, man. Well, it was beautiful having you on here, brother. Make sure we gonna get you out here. Make sure these brothers support you, man. Make sure you support this brother Tony Mack, man. Tony,
Yes,
what
y'all.
Instagram, by the way, as well?
It's easy. All of it's Tony Mack Comedy. Tony Mack Comedy. Twitter, Tony underscore Mac7, and YouTube Tony Mack Comedy. I made it all simple. TonyMack Comedy. Remember, MACK. That's very important. Tony
Appreciate
Mack Comedy, man. Y'all gonna see all my stand-up material. Y'all get to see the full journey. And I also like to give people like a little bit of game of something that I had to learn in life as well, or my take on a current event to kind of give the, some just a different intake. I'm not saying I'm right, not saying I'm wrong, just hoping to make people think.
Man, that's the beautiful thing, brother. Make sure
Yeah.
y'all like and subscribe to this video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support this brother Tony Mack, man. I love all y'all brothers, man. I am out, man. Appreciate you, brother, for coming in this room, man. Let me interview.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, my brothers, I see y'all as Metal Savior. I am out. Bruno stays on this motherfucker.